standpoint. But again, these two teams very, very equal. You've got
Stevie Grabher in and scores. Quick off the face-off. Make it, take it, goal. 1-1 just like that, 7 seconds later.
Great rebound by West Point and Stevie Grabher here. I was saying these two teams are so equal, right? The last 6 games, game decided by 3 goals or less, and it's going to be back and forth all day, and we just got a glimpse of that here in the first minute.
And you look, these teams are even. Great offenses, solid defenses, but the face-off, both an area where these teams struggle. So if Stevie Grabher's able to do things like he just did here, a clean win, took it down the whole way, that's what Army needs, is to have a face-off guy who can win not at 70%, just at 50%.
Yeah, and that's what Grabher's doing, and Garrity for Boston University coming in at 38%. I think West Point feels they can take advantage of that today.
Doug Jones able to spin near the sideline as Army
8-20 of the teams they've beaten so far. So not really a quality opponent. This would certainly be that quality opponent on BU's schedule here.
Said first career goal for Matt Horace, second career goal. He had one last year, but this one a little bit more memorable, firing at the open net from 40 yards away. Stevie Grabher, 3 of 4 from the face-off X, wins it back to himself. Tosses it over to the long stick in Olbrich, and Army.
Very frantic pace to start. BU putting 5 shots on goal early. Army weathered that storm and then put 5 goals in before you knew it.
Somehow Stevie Grabher is able to spin out of a triple team, draws a flag. It's going to be, I think, a slash. Nice tiptoe by Liam. 45 minutes still left, like John said, as Grabher with the face-off win, and he's been excellent. Only 2 losses on the X today. And ball's loose and won by Grabher. Able to spin through, leaves 3 Terriers in dust, and here comes Stevie Grabher. Let's see what Army does unsettled. They work it quickly over to Nick Turn. He's able to score. Brendan Nickturn, his first goal since the assist. But look at this, the rake. You have 3 BU Terriers on you. Oops, lost them all. Spins through them, and that really started this odd man rush for the Black Knights.
Yeah, we'll give him the hockey assist here because he does all the hard work and gets it.
Now both these BU goals came off violations, a shove and a face-off violation by Army at X. And we'll take a look here at the last goal. Bork as Schupler, yep, he reacted far side. It went near. Grabher trying to tie up the face-off. Davenport comes in and wins it for the Black Knights. He's tied up and loose, somehow able to get it. It's going to be Ethan Barangan again, who took the majority of the face-offs last week against Loyola. And, of course, Army's still struggling face-off numbers overall, but did enough to help Army win in the game 12-7. Finally kicked around, taken by Carson, and now BU can try and go unsettled. The pole on pole, able to bounce it down. Class of 83, Carfano class of 71. Next, Nick Turn will be all alone in the top 10 of the Army scoring sheet. Face-off technically won by BU. Grabher comes away with it. Face-off guys have to be so composed, and Grabher able to do it. Brendan Nickturn, he now has 22 assists on the year, 20 goals, as he continues to move up that Army all-time list. He's got a little bit of ways to go until the next one, though, so we can take a break. And when we're back here in a couple of weeks, John, we can see how well he does against Navy and how many.
That'll give him a chance here. Even though they're down 6, I wouldn't turn the game off because BU can come back quickly.
Yeah, Army's defense is good, but BU's offense is good as well. Nice win by Doug Jones on the face-off. Goes down the middle, tosses it out wide. Quickly moved to Nickturn, goes low, fires wide. Penalty upcoming. Doug Jones helmets off. And there's another late hit wide quarters here from Mikey Stadium. Army up 11-4. BU, a top 5 recruiting class this year. They're a quite good team, as a quick, clean win by BU on the face-off. And a nice job by Olbrich backtracking. But those save numbers aren't as good as they've been in the first half, but they're still pretty good. 16 total saves on 11 goals against. And I believe we're going to have an illegal clamp, and it's going to be Army ball.
So it's
BU, all right. There's your punch. All right, well, you know what? You punch us to the gut. We'll punch you to the face and punch you to the gut as well. Army's defense, Army's offense. It's been a great team game so far for the Black Knights, and they win another face-off, and we'll go back on the attack. Going to pop back as Grabher wins it, gets a little bit of a body check. Every which way. Davenport now trying to scoop it. He gets absolutely clobbered. Able to hold on to it, though. Ettinger with the cradle. back check, did not see the pressure one out there. He draws attention from the defense, and Army's got other quality goal scorers, and his field vision, we've talked about earlier, is phenomenal.
Contested goals right 5-7 yards in front of your goalie. We're coming to the middle of late April, early May here, right? Not a time you want to have defensive breakdowns.
Shot from the Fogo.
They're one of the top 10 teams in the country in rising clears. So again, we're looking at a 7-goal lead for Army, but I'm not saying this game's over yet because BU can come back and they can score in droves.
Going to have a violation on Army.
Kind of just giving it right back to Army, and Army's kind of taking the ball and kill more time off the clock.
Morangan taking the face-off for Army, and he'll win it as Doug Jones gets the ground ball. A lot of pressure from behind, almost offsides by Quandrino. So again,